Have you ever felt like your mind is super loud and chaotic and it's just controlling you and you don't really know how to get out of there? I have definitely experienced that a lot in my life. And one of the more fun and creative ways to help me disengage from my thoughts is to imagine them as words in my mind. So, for example, one of the theme songs of my mind is that I'm not good enough. So let's say I'm at work and I'll be doing something, and my mind is like, you can do that better. If I am talking to a friend, my mind will be like, you should have listened more, shouldn't have talked that much, or your advice sucks. So nothing is really good enough for my mind. My mind is very protective and want to make sure that everything I do is very perfect. So in those cases, once I notice that I'm trapped in that mode again, um, I can imagine that the thoughts I'm not good enough is just painted on the side of an airplane, and then it's just flying through the sky and it's dropping these messages as sheets of paper, and says you're not good enough. And that image alone is funny enough to often be able to help me disengage from that theme song and not buy into it as much. Another way that some people really like is to imagine the words on a screen. So I'm not good enough written on a computer screen. And then you can change the font of those words, you can change the color of those words, just to help us be creative and see that those thoughts are really just words in our minds instead of necessarily facts that we have to buy into. Another way, if you're musically oriented, it can be we can put the words onto a song. So we can say the happy birthday theme song. So it can be I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. And then it just helps. It's kind of funny. And then it helps me to realize, okay, that was just a thought, is not necessarily a fact, and I don't have to buy into it as much. So I invite you to create your own method that makes sense to you. And if you give this a try, I really want to hear from you in the comments what works the best for you. If it feels like the method is disrespectful or dismissing your thoughts, then you can drop that. You don't have to try the method. But I do encourage you to give this a shot at least once and see if it helps.